Warranted or not, the Ebola scare has hit Yoakum Elementary School here in Maple Shade. Parents were told this weekend that 2 students from an East African nation have enrolled and they were to start classes tomorrow morning. But after backlash from parents, those kids are being kept out of school.
All right, folks, welcome to Gimme 5 Maple Shade in New Jersey. And, you know, look, is it right? Is it wrong? What could you say? I mean, I'm the parent of a student, and if they were bringing kids in from, you know, an area where rightly or wrongly you suspect as a parent that Ebola might be a problem, naturally you're going to get your back up. You're going to get really concerned. And here's really a big part of this. The school notified the teachers. They notified the teachers, but they didn't notify the parents. No note was sent home with the kids. So that's what got the parents saying, wait a minute, you're going out of your way to tell the teachers, but you're not telling us whose kids we send there every day? So that raised a red flag right off the bat, and I believe rightfully so. Here's some more of that report.
At Maple Shade's Howard Yoakum Elementary, where the sign says parents are important here, some parents say they feel betrayed.
Really concerns me. I don't want to keep my boy out of school.
Parents are talking about this letter sent by the school nurse to teachers and staff here at Yoakum. It says 2 students who moved from the East African nation of Rwanda are starting classes here October 20th. Even though it's far away from the Ebola outbreak, the school was going to take precautions by taking the African students' temperature 3 times a day for the next 21 days. But the letter wasn't sent home to parents, just teachers. And once word got out, some wonder why they weren't notified.
Of course. And to get to see that note, when you do see it as a parent, after it's not sent to you, and after it makes clear that these kids did not come from a country where Ebola was an epidemic, but yet to say, just to be safe, we're going to take these kids' temperatures 3 times a day, indicates that the school does have some trepidation, that the school is concerned. So, A, the school's concerned enough to tell teachers that that these kids are coming, to make a policy that they're going to take the kids' temperature 3 times a day, and they don't tell the parents about it. I mean, I would be really ticked off if I were a parent. And I must admit, I'm pretty easily ticked off as a parent very often when it comes to things involving procedures, let's just say. But nonetheless, here's more.
But 2 days after the letter went to teachers, the Maple Shade School District changed course. It went public with this note on the district website. It reminded parents that the students are symptom-free and not from an affected area. But it also says the family is now elected to keep their kids out of school for the next 21 days after the threat of Ebola symptoms have passed.
I don't feel comfortable sending my daughter to school with people who could possibly be infected with Ebola.
How could you? Now, you could say, hey, but Steve, but parent, there is no Ebola. There's no Ebola in that country. Well, then why are you saying they're symptom-free? Why are you saying we're going to take their temperature 3 times a day? Obviously, the school district has fears. And the parents should have the biggest fears. Absolutely. Here's one more.
But are these fears legitimate? The children in question moved from Rwanda. That's about 2,600 miles away from the closest affected country in West Africa. About as close as Seattle, Washington is to Philadelphia. But for some, it really doesn't matter.
Anybody from that area should just stay there until all this stuff is resolved. You know, there's nobody affected here. Let's just keep it that way.
All right. Look, as a parent, I absolutely understand where he's coming from. And, you know, it's all about transparency. Maybe if the school, and by the way, we don't know if these parents of these 2 kids have voluntarily elected to keep their kids home for 21 days or if they were eventually told to keep them home for 21 days. The report indicates that that's still a question. Nonetheless, if there was transparency, maybe it would have been a different story, but it looks like something was being hidden from the parents, and that doesn't fly. All right, your Newsmax Now update is next. Don't go away.